Hi children, how are you all? Hope all are doing so good. Well, okay. Daytime, children, when we go out, the sun is so hot, isn't it? Daytime, sun is there, so much of light is there outside. Then slowly by evening it becomes dark. If we look at the sky, what we can see? We can see stars twinkling in the sky, isn't it? Yes. So we can see stars there at night. So these stars are called what actually? They are in the sky, or we can say there are some heavenly bodies, isn't it? Like stars, planets. These are all heavenly bodies, we say. Yes. So if anyone asks where are they? They are in the sky, we say, isn't it? Yes. Or we can say the space. Space means an empty area, a vast area beyond the earth atmosphere, an empty area. We say empty area or a blank area. It is where these planets, stars, all we found. Okay. Yes. So have you ever heard about anyone walking in the space or went to space? Yes. We heard in newspaper, we read in newspapers, we heard in TV news and all, or you already studied about that. Man walked into the moon, went into the space, isn't it? Yes. So the people, those who are studying about space, they visit space actually, isn't it? Yes. So there are persons who traveled into the space to study more about these heavenly bodies, planets, stars, sun, moon, etc. So today we are going to learn about them, more about space and the people, those who gone there, and what they observed there. So what are these heavenly bodies actually? So space walk. That is our topic for today. Space walk. Lesson 16. Space walk. Space walk. Okay. So here we can see again our Radhika and Mihika. They are talking something. Let's see what they are talking. Radhika, do you know who is an astronaut? Yes. Children, do you know who is an astronaut? I am asking you now. Here Mihika is asking to Radhika about an astronaut. Who is an astronaut? Mihika. An astronaut is a person who travels to the space. Yes. So Mihika is asking Radhika about an astronaut. So Radhika is telling to her, yes, I know who is an astronaut. He is a person who travels to the space. So astronaut is a person who travels to the space, who studies more about these heavenly bodies and travels to the space. So they are astronauts. They travel to the space. So let us learn about the heavenly bodies like stars, planets, sun, moon. Then more knowledge on space and space travel. Okay? Yes. The vast limitless region beyond the Earth's atmosphere is called space. So what is the space actually? S-P-A-C-E, space. It is a vast, means a very large area, we say vast, limitless, no limit region beyond the Earth atmosphere. We have atmosphere here around us. There are different layers for atmosphere. Beyond that, a vast area is there. It is limitless, no limit for that area, and it is called space. An empty area, a blank area. Space is the area in which the solar system, stars and galaxies exist. Yes, see, in space we can see galaxies, number of stars, group of stars are called galaxies. Then solar system, our solar system including sun and planets, stars, these all exist in space. So in space we can see what all things exist in space? Solar system. Then what else? We can see stars. Then galaxies. Galaxies means group of stars. Galaxies. Okay, these are the things that these are the things exist in space, we say. Okay, space is the area which the solar system, stars and galaxies exist. The vehicle designed to fly into space is known as spacecraft. Vehicle that fly into the space. Astronauts travels to space. How they go? They use a vehicle. It is called a spacecraft. Spacecraft. It's a vehicle. Vehicle designed to fly into space. It is used for variety of purposes including observation of Earth. So when they send the vehicle to the space, not only for astronaut travel in a vehicle there, other than that also they send. Why? For what purpose they are sending? To observe the Earth. Then communication and space travel. These are the main purpose of sending the vehicle to the space, to observe the Earth from space. Then for communication purpose, we are sitting inside our home and watching TV channels, live programs we are watching, TV programs we are watching. These all are possible because of communication satellites, we say. Communication satellites which is there in the space. So for all this purpose we use this vehicle, spacecraft. So what is space? What is space? It is an empty area or the vast limitless region beyond the Earth atmosphere. It is space actually. It is here where we can see this galaxies, stars, solar system, stars, galaxies, everything we can see in the space. And astronaut is a person who travel to the space, and the vehicle which designed to fly to the space, it is called spacecraft. S-P-A-C-E-C-R-A-F-T, spacecraft. Yes. Now the heavenly bodies. Now we will learn about the heavenly bodies. As I said to you earlier, heavenly bodies are stars, planets. These are all heavenly bodies. The objects that exist in the vast space include the heavenly bodies. The objects which are there in the space, they are heavenly bodies. So let us learn about these objects. Otherwise, let us learn about these heavenly bodies in space. Okay? Yes, so the objects that exist in the vast space, they are heavenly bodies. The objects in vast space, exist in vast space, they are actually what? Heavenly bodies, we say. Stars, planets, they are all heavenly bodies. So planets, let's learn about planets first. Okay? Planets, they are spherical bodies that revolve around the sun. Yes, sun is there here. Sun. Then planets, they revolve around the sun like this, isn't it? Yes. So planets are spherical bodies. Spherical bodies like this. They revolve around the sun. They revolve around the sun. Then they move along a fixed path called the orbit. So they move here. They move along a fixed path. This path, they move along a fixed path. This path is called as orbit. O-R-B-I-T, orbit. Orbit is the path where the planets move. They do not have any light of their own. Planets, they don't have their own light. Okay? Yes. So these are this is the thing about planets. Planets, you can see the image of a solar system here, where you can see sun, a part of sun, and the remaining full, all the planets are revolving around the sun. Okay, sun and all these planets are revolving around the sun. Planets are spherical bodies, revolve around the sun, and the path which they move, it is called orbit, and planets do not have light of their own. Next comes asteroids. A-S-T-E-R-O-I-D-S. Asteroids. A-S-T-E-R-O-I-D-S. Asteroids are actually, we can say they are minor planets, we can say. Minor planets. Actually a small rocky body orbiting the sun. They also orbit the sun, small rocky body, or we say minor planets. Asteroids are much smaller than planets and are irregular in shape. There is no shape for asteroids. Okay, planets means they are spherical bodies only, but asteroids means actually no shape. No shape, irregular shape. Because there is no shape, we can say they are irregular in shape. They are smaller planets. Then they are believed to be parts that have broken away from main planets. That's what I said, they are minor planets, because they are believed to be, we are believing that these asteroids, how they occur, how they formed from the planets. Parts have broken away from the main planet. These are the main planets. From this main planets, what happens? Some small parts got broken. So these broken parts are asteroids. That's why I said they are minor planets only, because they are the parts of these planets which are broken away from them. They compose of rocks and dust particles. Yes, that's what I said. They are small rocky body. They composed of rocks actually and some dust particles also. Asteroids are rocks with dust particles. Asteroids are seen between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. We can see asteroids more between the planets Mars and Jupiter. Okay, between these planets Mars and Jupiter, we can see these asteroids more. Okay, children? Yes, so asteroids, we were learning about asteroids, isn't it? Yes, they are much smaller than planets. They are minor planets, we say, because they are the broken parts of this main planets, and it is actually made up of rock and some dust particles. Asteroids are rocky body with some dust. They are asteroids and they are broken parts of the main planets. That's why they are called smaller planets or minor planets, and they can be seen mostly in between Mars and Jupiter. Mars, so these are the planets revolving around the sun. So planets: Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. These are the planets revolving around the sun. So between this here, Mars and Jupiter, between Mars and Jupiter, we can see this asteroids. We can see asteroids more here, where between Mars and Jupiter. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, we can see asteroids more. Between these two planets, orbits of these two planets, we can see asteroids more. Next is about meteors. Okay, what is meteors? M-E-T-E-O-R-S. Yes, they are actually shooting star, we say. Okay, shooting star. Meteors are shooting star, we say. Why? Let's see. Meteors are sand-like particles traveling in space. They travel in space, but they are sand-like particles. Sand, you know, so small, minute, isn't it? Yes. As a meteor enters the Earth atmosphere, it burns leaving a trail of light behind it. So what happens when these meteors, when they enters Earth's atmosphere from space, they travels in space, and when they come to the Earth atmosphere, what happens? It burns, and it leaves, after burning, what happens? Yes, it leaves a light, a trail of light, or a long thin line of light, or we say streak of light. It leaves a thin long light behind it. When it travels through Earth atmosphere, it burns, and that way we can see some long thin light. It is then known as shooting star. That's why it is known as shooting star, because after entering to the Earth atmosphere from the space, it burns and it leaves a thin light, a streak of light or trail of light, we say. When it goes, we can see some light, like a light, it is going like this. So that's why it is called shooting star. Several meteors together are called a meteor shower. So several meteors together, if they travel like this, then we can say it is meteor shower. Yes. So meteors are shooting stars. They are sand-like particles, so minute, so small they are. So when they travel in space, and when they enter to the Earth atmosphere, it burns and it leaves a small light, a thin layer of light when they goes. So that's why it is called a shooting star. When several meteors join together and leaves this light, then it is called a meteor shower. Next is constellation. 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 It is a group of stars. Constellation means actually they are group of stars. Stars together. They are known as constellation. It is a group of stars forming an interesting shape. Yes. You can see the image here, isn't it? Many shapes you can see. Interesting shape, we say. Group of stars. Stars together form an interesting shape. Man has also attributed the 12 zodiac signs to different constellations formed in the sky. Yes, now man has attributed this 12 zodiac signs of different constellations. So a group of stars together forms this constellation. It is formed in the sky. Actually, in sky we can see different patterns. Interesting patterns we can say. There are 12 constellations, and this 12 constellation, how this people believes that the zodiac signs, they are zodiac signs of different constellation. Like suppose if you born in the month of January, for January there is a zodiac sign. For November there is a zodiac sign like Scorpio, Libra, Pisces. Scorpio, Libra, they are belongs to particular month. So when we born in a particular month, right? We all born in a particular month, isn't it? So that month belongs to this constellation or Scorpio. Scorpio, if it is November month, so the specialty of that person depends on this the quality of that person depends on that constellation, we say. So and so person born in November month has a constellation or a zodiac sign of not constellation, zodiac sign of Scorpio. So it has some qualities, so that person has these qualities, we say. Okay, so it is a group of stars forming an interesting shape. Man has also attributed the 12 zodiac signs to different constellations formed in the sky. It actually, the zodiac sign, it gives the quality of a person, the feature of a person born in that particular month. So one month belongs to this zodiac sign. Scorpio belongs to one month, Libra belongs to one month. So those who have born in that month, they have these features, we say, features of this zodiac sign. Then moon. Next is the moon.